You ever walk up to a tee box on like a long par four or a par five and you go, you know, it's kind of a narrow fairway. It's a bit of a dog leg. The safe play here is to put like a nice 5 iron into the middle of the fairway. And as you're thinking that, you're pulling the driver out of the bag. And then you walk up to the tee box and you're like, you got to let the big dog eat. And you just swing from your heels as hard as you can. And then you act all surprised when the ball goes flying off into the woods.
Everybody who knows me knows I'm never taking the 5 iron out in that situation. You
So,
gotta let the shaft out, man.
so the mistake that I make, the micro strategy one, is I do have a tell, which is it, and it's kind of two flavors. One is I will overspend my CP when I've got a melee smash unit that I'm really excited about because I just want to Happy Gilmore whatever it touches off the board and like through 3 walls behind the table. And so I will overkill things, spend more command points and more resources than I need to, doing something silly like taking my Smash Captain and blowing your Eldari Rangers that cost 50 points into the next stratosphere just because I think it's really funny to do that. And so there was a pretty consistent of, and like most of the time I get away with it, but there are some times where I don't. Like I had one where the orcs were playing the Emperor's Children, and I brought Gaz out, and Gaz charged Fulgrim, and I dumped 3 CP into Gaz to make sure that he stayed alive because Fulgrim had fights first up, to make sure that he stayed alive, could fight on death, like all these things. And Fulgrim kills like 5 of the 20 boys that are with Gaz, and then Gaz punts Fulgrim into the next, galaxy. And then we go around to the next turn, and I have 0 CP to protect any of the orc units I just exposed, and the Emperor's Children basically tabled the orcs because I blew all my resources from a CP perspective to get Gaz to do something he was already going to do anyways.